Hi everyone, my name is Nicole. Welcome back to my channel, and I hope you enjoyed this Procreate tutorial making a simple Dune landscape. I haven't done a tutorial in a while, so this is exciting that I'm finally getting back into the swing of things. So yeah, let me know if you like it down below in the comments, even if you don't like it, suggestions for videos in the future. But as you can see, we are just going in with a simple blue color. Links to all my brushes are down below, but this brush here is part of the collection that I got off Creative Market, and they are awesome brushes. I forget the exact name, but I will have the link down below. So what we're going to do is just fill in this entire sky with this light blue color. I'll just let you tune into the music while we fill this in. So now on a new layer, we are going to go in and start painting in our actual Dune landscape. I'm going to be using, once I figure it out, a yellowish color to fill in this whole spot. Again, just using the same brush as before and just gently filling in these outlines. These outlines will also be available on Dropbox. Before I tried Google Drive, wasn't working that well, so we are going to switch things up and try Dropbox, and let me know how that's working out for you all. But the outlines and the palettes that I give you are just a helpful way to get started in Procreate. After a while you get the swing of things and you kind of develop things on your own. But also I am leaving in all my little undos and do not do's in this video. I think it's important to show that not everything that you draw in Procreate is going to be perfect on the first try, so it's okay to undo and go back in. So now we are going to paint the other side of the dune using this same brush still. This brush set that I have linked below has only like 5 brushes in it, but they're all so amazing. Literally, I don't feel like I am missing out by buying a brush set that has like 200 brushes in it. This one has been my most used to date on most of my illustrations, so yeah, let me know how you're liking them if you have bought them. Now we are just going to start to create some definition with that same brush, a brighter, more opaque orange will do just a trick to kind of show that the mountain is slowly converging at the top. It's kind of hard to sometimes create this kind of detail, but definitely using brighter colors helps. And now I'm going to use this wash brush, but that's part of the collection as well that I purchased. It is awesome for just giving that watercolor wet look and blending different colors into each other. Right now it looks a little blocky, but we're going to fix that up real quick and also add in some more dimension, some highlights, so that this starts to look like a 3D kind of hill. And these brushes are fabulous because the harder you push down, of course, like don't break anything on your iPad because we don't want that. The more water that is produced by this brush, for example, the other brush is the bigger the size of the brush that lays down pigment on the paper, or digital paper I should say. But honestly, super awesome. So yeah, just keep on blending. I like to make some quick strokes and take my pen off the paper so I can get some more color. If you continue to just hold down your brush, it might not build up that color so fast, so just to know on that. But I will let you guys watch the rest of this. What I also really like to do is toggle on and off my sketch layer, which I place at the very top. It helps me to kind of see how the picture is developing, what I need to edit, etc., etc. As you can see here, I'm just going in and brightening up the sky with some white and not making it so blue and opaque, but this texture I didn't really talk about either because it's huge for creating that watercolor feel. It's part of the brush set as well. I just use, there's like 5 different papers. I just use the same paper over and over again. Maybe in the future I'll get bored of it and try another one, but for now I'm really liking this one. But it is included in the brush set, and everything you paint has to kind of be underneath that paper layer so that the paper kind of shines through. But anywho, I'm just going in and adding some more color. Definitely watercolor is not just like flat tones. There's a lot of variation. It's very organic feeling, which can be a challenge with this stuff, but just keep on pushing those colors and building them up. Now I'm going back in with the original brush that we started out with. I really like to use this one to sharpen up details while that wash brush we were using before kind of blurs the lines a bit, if you know what I'm saying. So this one is fabulous for getting back in there and building up that that sharp edge that watercolors can kind of leave when you are painting on a dry surface like paper. But yeah, it's super important to continue to switch back and forth. As you can see, I'm only using these 2 brushes and just kind of pushing and pulling color back and forth, adding, removing. So super important just to keep on trying things and to continue to learn. As you can see, like that sharp line is still there, but I'm pulling and pushing that color, that bright orange with this white, not so opaque color. But yeah, so white is one of the colors I use the most, and funny enough, you can't really tell that it's like bright white sometimes because yeah, it kind of just makes it look like it's the paper showing through, like you're almost like erasing it. But as you can tell, it's not perfect. Just keep on adding, subtracting. It's more like adding. It's not like I actually erased anything at this point. So just keep on trying out these colors and laying them out and adding, subtracting. Favorite saying of this video. Now you might notice that I am adding in some brush strokes, create that kind of sand dune kind of look, how it ripples. And now I'm going to be adding in a third brush, surprise there. And this one is just like flowing water, you know, when you have a puddle of watercolor and you just kind of dunk your brush into that puddle, and it kind of slowly expands in this very organic, almost like natural way. I don't know how to describe it, but I'm trying. And it's such an awesome brush to use to get that like unique organic kind of look. Definitely just play around with it. It is not my most used brush by far, but in special cases like sand or something that's kind of like flowing, that you can't really control, I use it in paintings like that. Probably more people use it than I do. My style tends to be a little more on the realistic, try to get it perfect side. But yeah, see, it's just about building up and adding, removing. So you can see now I am just going in and darkening up that side of the hill. You'll probably notice this in a lot of my videos, is that the undo button is my favorite button on Procreate. Don't be afraid of not getting something right the first time. There's always that undo button, and it's awesome for when you do something you don't really like. Also, I want to just add in here that we're going back in and lightening up some textures to create that kind of wavy, flowing feel through the sand dune. Definitely, it is important to go in and bring out those highlights at the end. Most of my drawings, I wait until the very end to bring out those highlights. So don't forget about those. Don't forget to sharpen up your edges, and it just makes the painting oh so crisp. Now we are coming to the end of this video. Of course, keep pulling and pushing color if you feel like you need to. I feel like I'm in a good place right now. But until next time, thank you for watching. Please subscribe for more videos.